Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Welcome to Like Water for Chocolate. I am Lex Love, and Truth is out today, but we miss her. She's here in spirit. I have with me 3 dope guests. We're going to get into it. This is going to be a lot of fun. We have first Coach Noy, Lia Malia, and Pierre, Esquire.
Yo.
So what up, guys? Tell me a little bit about yourselves. Who want to go first?
Ladies first. Ladies first is
all right. Malia, let's do this.
Oh my goodness.
We some type of gentleman.
She's going to act a little shy, but I promise everybody she is not shy. Okay, so let's get her on.
I am a 24-year-old medical assistant.
Did you just lie about your age right now?
27. Did I say 24?
You did.
Fuck my life. That shot is already getting to me. See?
You might need to finish that just to get your mind right.
Yeah. Oh, let me just let everybody know we do have tequila going on right now. So if things get a little crazy, that's why we're drinking.
Most definitely.
Pierre, Esquire, what's up?
You know, I go by the name Pierre Esquire. I'm actively, can't say inspiring because I'm actually living in this. So I'll represent my company's called Truly Gifted Entertainment. You should look us up. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. Reverb Nation, you know. And I'm just out here, young entrepreneur trying to get it. That's all.
Coach Noy, over to you. What's up?
What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Noy coming to you live and direct. Definitely happy to be here. Who am I? I'm Coach Noy, the one and only Cardio King Fitness Boxing is the name of the company. I am the CEO and owner. My thing is train like a fighter without taking the punches. And, you definitely going to have a good time rocking with us tonight.
That's dope.
Everybody practices. I'm like, oh, I'm a medical assistant.
But that's good.
You're all right. That's what you do.
That's all right. That's what you do, though.
That's you.
You know what? But I sing and nobody knows that.
We'll get you out there. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so what brings us here today? It was truly inspired by an episode of Insecure called Hoe Phase. Do you guys know what Hoe Phase is?
No clue.
Okay. Malia, you know what Hoe Phase is?
I do.
Okay.
Mind you.
So,
no.
Basically, it's after a breakup. Well, I don't know necessarily if it's after a breakup, but whatever. Time in your life when you go and do...
Experiment.
Okay, whatever.
Life.
Sexual stuff, whatever. With no attachments.
Can you have a whole phase that lasts for 15 years?
You know what? I'm going to say yes.
I just want to know. Is the definition, is that an Urban Dictionary thing? Do we need to look that up?
I don't know. God. I guess there's always this question about how long it lasts. Yeah. How long after a relationship it should start? Can it start the next day? Is that okay?
I just have a question. Who determines those things? Who says this is the amount of time you should be a hoe, you should stop at this? Okay, so you can be a hoe.
Can it pause?
But who's the person that decided that?
I guess it's just
people.
Yeah, on you.
Is it some type of sexual common courtesy type shit? I don't
Exactly.
I'm like, who the fuck?
Does it depend on how long you were with your significant other?
But why does that have to do anything with being a hoe phase?
I don't know.
Is it like the NBA? Is it like the NBA?
It's just the name.
Is it like the NBA? I can't if a player gets traded, the other team can't get him until after a certain amount of time. Is it a time limit? It's like a no compete clause. Yeah, I just said
my gosh.
You know what I think would be dope?
Okay.
If we had little tags or cards, so when you meet somebody, you be like, "Hey, I'm in my hoe phase." Hey, yeah, I'm in my hoe phase too. Let's hoe
like a car facts, hoe facts.
I like that.
Pillow Talk. Shout out to you. They had an episode called Hoe Facts. That was
Hoe Facts.
Shout
out to Pillow Talk.
Yeah, great minds think alike.
Yeah,
most definitely.
But basically, okay, tell me in your experiences, how long after a relationship? Maybe you've done it, maybe you haven't. But how long do you think? Malia?
I didn't think that I did it. I mean, okay, from my experience,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't really a hoe phase. I wouldn't call it a hoe phase because it was just...
Was it sex without the attachment?
No, it was... I had boyfriends, not knowing within the year's span how many boyfriends I had and had sex with.
So you leap into relationships.
Yes, it was just leaping.
Go ahead. No,
Can I intervene real quick?
Go ahead.
I just got a question,
Go
right?
ahead.
Interject.
Like, how long were these boyfriends? How long were those relationships? You know,
I waited about 3 months until I even had sex.
but I guess my question to you is: these boyfriends that you're mentioning, how long were those relationships?
Those relationships,
There's multiple men, right? Because they're boyfriends. You didn't say
Yeah.
boyfriends. Okay, so how long was the relationship?
it would literally, it'd be like...
You might want to take that shot right now.
Oh, yeah. By the way, we have shots in front of us. We're waiting for the
I already
perfect
took
time.
it.
Oh, okay.
It would literally be about probably like, the lease was about 6 months.
So let's say
So it was within about a 3 to 4 year span after my...
how many men between the 3 to 4 year span?
Do I have to put my number out there?
See, but
See, what I'm trying to get to the
You
bottom
know what?
of.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna be
think he's
real.
calling that a whole
You had a
phase.
whole phase.
It was. I
was
didn't
gonna
think
say,
of it
he's
like
calling that a
though.
hoe phase.
I didn't think of it like that.
I
though.
bet you didn't.
Because at the
See-
time I was with these men. They were my boyfriend.
They weren't with you.
I never. They were.
They weren't with you alone. Though.
They
I can
were.
promise you that.
Were
much.
they giving you something in return that made you
Yes.
feel some type of way
Yes,
after
dick.
you broke up with the other person?
It was. I'm your girl. We're going on dates here. I'm meeting your mom. I'm talking to your sisters. I'm. Like that's what it was.
Guys do that. Just FYI for
Mind
our
you,
listeners.
yes.
Some
They
guys
do
who
cheating.
that.
A lot
don't
of them
have,
were
you know,
cheating.
I don't even want
Yeah.
to say game, but some guys do that shit.
They
corny.
will introduce
They're
a female
corny.
Yes.
to everyone.
Yes.
They have to
and
do
I
that.
had to learn my lesson. I was literally straight out of high school. The first person I was with, I got pregnant the first time I had sex.
I've heard that before.
Yes, and I was literally with this man for 4
Could've
years
died.
on and off. Like it was literally, I didn't have that experience. So when I broke up with him and I met another man and he was like, oh, let's be together. I was like, okay, a new experience. Oh, okay, another new experience. Oh, okay, another one. Like I never went on a date until literally my 5th boyfriend.
You know what?
You know?
You said something just now about new experiences, and I really love that because all I was doing was trying to get new experiences.
Every other night. Every other night. See,
That
see,
little
this is,
slap you heard was them high fiving.
no,
my
because this is the problem. This is the problem right now. So, like how you just explaining, like you're in a relationship to get to your whole phase, right? I'm saying, for real, to get. So it took that relationship to end for you to get to your whole phase,
To
right?
experience,
To
yes.
experience. Okay, to experience. All right, cool. Whole phase. All right, so it's like so the other side of the coin is, and just put it out there. Look.
I've
Look.
been around. I had my time, yes.
Fuck that. Look, whole phase started everything. Period. The problem is when you in the whole phase for so long, how do you get out of the fucking whole phase?
You stop. I've never...
No. I'm saying you was in your relationship and you had the whole phase, right? And then you jump back. What? You jump back in the relationship.
different relationship.
In the solid relationship, right?
It wasn't ever silent. That's the thing.
No, I said solid. I'm cool. I'm solid. I said solid, like exclusive relationship.
Yes.
Like you feel-
Separated him from the other ones.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel like how did you put the gas? How did you put the brakes on the whole phase? I'm saying your whole self still there.
What?
Do you think that was a hoe
Oh, you
phase?
think there was a whole phase? If you
Do I think that? No, I don't. Because
See,
it was
that's the
literally...
thing.
It was
Okay, yeah,
over
She
you
doesn't
you
classify
gotta-
it as a hoe phase.
Yeah.
You gotta understand
It was over
something.
time. Like, literally over time.
And I'll say this much to your credit. You're not looking at yourself as doing anything hoish. You like these men. You was with them. You thought you was going to, because you come from being with this guy, losing your virginity, getting, moving to the next one. I can completely understand that. I'm not going to call you a hoe. But at the same time, if I did, don't take it as a bad thing.
Oh, that
This
girl.
is-
Yeah. She was
it
a
is
hoe
what-
for sure.
Is that
My-
where the problem lies? Is the terminology?
I think
negative.
if you
The
let,
hoe,
I think if you let that
It's the word.
if you let
Okay.
that get to you, words only have
Yeah.
power if you acknowledge it.
This is
as
true.
something.
Very.
Like so, like Like, so what? Like, we call ourselves man whores all the time. Like, where's like
He calls himself man.
I've look.
I don't call
Look,
Been there, done that.
Hot tub Tony.
Can I say something? Can I say
man whore?
Somebody said this to me the other day, and I said, "You are 100% right."
What's up?
They said, "Noy." They didn't call me Noy. They called me something else. They said, "You are a spiritual hoe." I said,
Yeah.
Wow.
"What?"
Oh, God, it sounds good. Tell me what that is.
I wish they was here to better explain it, but
Okay.
it makes
What
sense.
you got from it?
And I said I wanted to say, I said I want to be spiritually promiscuous. I don't want to be called a spiritual hoe. Call me spiritually promiscuous.
Because I've heard this. I've heard this term. Heard this terminology. I'm familiar with it. It's basically the way. Like I could put that on. I could put that on all three of us. I can even put that. I can even put that on YouTube.
Hey.
Like the way. But speaking of us three, because I know I've been knowing everybody here. You feel for a long time. So like what we are, we love vibes. And we love when people have good vibes, and we love dealing with people that have different vibes.
Yes.
Even if everybody is like, they vibe fucked up, be like, well,
We'll
to
find
me,
something
to
in
me,
that person
to,
that we can
to
rock
me,
with.
I can rock to, and I'm cool with keeping everybody over there and me going over here and do this because I'm secure with myself and I know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
I
looking
do
for.
that a lot.
Exactly.
A lot of times.
People ask me all the time, why
How
are
do
you
you
friends
do
with
it?
that
Yeah.
person?
That's it.
And I say,
You're
we over here. I'll keep her over here. It is what it is.
You're spiritually promiscuous because you're intrigued by people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're intrigued by people, and you want to know what you feel. Not necessarily, it's not no messy nothing. It's like you want to know like something different about this person.
Correct.
That really somebody, because I can bet that all of the people that you hold dear to you, you probably know something about that person that don't nobody else know.
Okay, but when does that turn into sex?
No, I'm saying it can come
Well-
through sex. It can come through sex.
He
Well-
said,
It can come through sex. I'm just saying.
Well-
he said,
It can say it can come.
promiscuous. This is where it
Yeah,
started, okay?
promiscuous.
This is where it started with the Noy over here, okay?
Promiscuous boy.
And you turned it into some other stuff,
That's what I'm
okay?
saying,
But
for sure.
basically, okay, tell
I
me
mean,
what this person said
With-
to you.
with my
That's where I want to go
brother-
back
with
to.
my brother Esquire, what he was alluding to is 100% factual. 9 times out of 10, people like him, people like myself, there may be people in this world right now who might say, why are me and him even friends? You know what I'm saying? So I can completely understand that.
All the time.
I would say with me, I have a connection with a lot of people for whatever reason. It could be whatever it is that I like them. How does it turn into sex? I would just say people get comfortable around me and like to take their clothes off.
Okay, great.
Man, look, it's simple. It's simple as this. This simple as this.
I think it's a deeper connection. Would you agree?
That's it.
It has
Exactly.
to be.
I think it's a.
I'm gonna break it down to you like this.
Pleasure.
Check this out.
You get pleasure
When you come-
mentally
when you
from
come-
that
when
person.
you come
So
home from
why
work-
wouldn't sex be
When you come home
pleasurable?
from work, most women that I've experienced, they either take their pants off, they take their bra off. You know that feeling you get when you take your bra off? You like relax,
Absolutely.
relax.
Absolutely.
Well, that's how women feel around me.
Okay.
So they just relax. They just relax.
I know this.
It's okay.
Wow.
It's okay.
So if you're relaxed, then we'll be relaxed together.
Whoa.
Be
You know
relaxed.
the way men
Hey,
feel around me.
My favorite, my favorite. It wasn't no game. It wasn't no nothing. But my favorite thing was just to put people out there. Like when you see that person that you just want to get naked. Like let's stop beating around the bush. We're grown. Look, you can get naked. It's all good. Like just do that. That's what you feel. Just do that. Like I'm for real. Like
had that
I'm saying, like who never
You know what's funny about what you're saying right now?
Like fuck.
I could tell you, I would say 80%, maybe even 90% of the people or the women that I've been involved with in that capacity.
Yes.
My whole key is just like, yo, just do whatever you want to do. Like be
Like,
yourself.
fuck.
Like I don't care.
Like be yourself.
Like, if you want to hang upside down, you might show me some shit that I don't even know.
For sure.
You might do something different that I've never seen before.
Have you legit
I
been
ain't
kicking
never-
it with someone
ain't never
and
like that.
said that, and then they just start taking shit off? Has that happened?
Yes.
Wait,
Or
what?
touching you, or whatever
can
the
we-
case
can we
may
repeat
be.
that?
Of course.
So, okay, so like just hanging around.
But
Has someone ever just started taking shit off or
No.
coming on
Yes.
to you, or
No,
yes,
someone started touching me, and I was like, ah,
yes.
get off.
Malia, I want to be a fly on the wall with you because I don't know.
I literally was like, ah.
Something is
Yeah.
a little over here.
I just
No,
think
I'm serious.
if without
If I'm not interested, I'm not.
without knowing her
That's
to that
true.
level,
That-
I just think she's the
that
type
is
of
true.
person that she would probably.
Is she hard to get?
I can't
Plays
say,
hard to get.
No, I can't. No. I'm not even going to go that far because I
Okay.
don't know her to that level. What I would say is she appears to me, and from what I've heard, the type of woman that if she got you and you're her man, you're going to be constantly satisfied. You have nothing to worry about. That's what I feel.
There
how
you
I
go.
am.
But
There
it
you
doesn't
go.
mean it doesn't.
Let's
you know
do
what
our
I'm
high
saying?
five.
Yeah,
I'll
there
do
you go.
everything. Shoot,
There
I'll.
you go.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just
Don't
like
do
that.
that. Don't do that.
You know what? That is not
She's from
for the
Hawaii,
video.
surfboard.
Look at that.
Shut up.
Raining on that one. Raining on.
So let's get back to the length and time. Like, how
drinking.
long do you think it's appropriate to start a hoe phase? If you want to call it that.
Like
Spiritual.
people grieve. People grieve. Like, I could take for example.
Here you go. Thank you.
Like, people grieve in different ways. Like, your grandma died. Everybody at the like for instance, like I had a relative die, and everybody was at the damn funeral and everything, crying and this and that, boom, boom. But like, she been gone for like 2 weeks though before they buried her. Like,
So you think
the
that-
night that she died, like, I buried everything, like right then and there. Like, so when we showing up
Sure.
in face, like, I'm the dude that's standing there that's like everybody trying to cry on. Cause I'm serious. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm over this. Like, it's I'm not saying like in a negative way, but I'm saying like I already done came to terms that this is reality and we got to go on. So when it comes to relationships, like, all right, why drag the shit out? Like, okay, she may be at home or he may be a dude that be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grieve over my girl for the next 40 to 60 days or what. I'll be like, look, man, fuck that. Look,
Sometimes
I have to
people
say
don't let
something
that
on
happen.
one.
But go ahead.
Yeah, because
There's leeches out there.
I'll be look.
Just saying.
But
Be
you,
out
you, see,
there.
you see how you talk about leeches?
Yeah.
There's leeches for a reason because they need somebody. There's people that, okay, so you talk about a leech. What does a leech do? It sucks blood or whatever it is from another vessel, correct?
Yeah.
That vessel needs that leech to give it blood. They work hand in hand with each other. If there would be no leech if there was no blood, to feed the leech. How are you going to feed the leech? Somebody has to feed
Fuck
it.
that leech. Kill it.
I'm just saying. That's how you feel. So if you see a leech on you, you might flick it off. Somebody else see a leech on them, like, okay, you a leech. I got you. I know how to deal with you. I know how to manage with you because
Okay.
you are what you are. It's everybody's
in
different.
my perspective, I feel that you should at least have like some consideration for the other person. Like, if you know they're still in love with you, or whatever.
I think
the case
determining
that-
on the level of the way it played out. I think that's like the only way because if,
I
know
don't
what?
know.
Okay,
I feel like once you end it, you guys have had that time to grieve. Obviously,
This-
there was some time that worked up to that point where you guys decided to
Yes and
end
no,
it.
though. Yes and no.
So the question is, how long should the whole phase last? And that's what you're asking.
well, how in between
When, no, she said when should it start?
When
When
should
should
it
it
start?
start
When should it
after
start? Yeah.
the relationship ends?
I mean,
But we could talk about.
I think
what
how
if the
long
whole
has she
what
been
if the
that
whole
person?
phase started while the relationship was going on? You see, it's
Well,
one
then
of
it
those
started.
questions.
That's
They
cheating.
just-
Whoa, that's a whole other subject.
Okay, so let's stick to the topic. The topic
Okay.
is, when should the whole phase start?
Yes.
My personal opinion. If I was dating a woman,
Or
for,
should people have a hoe phase? Is that a thing? Do you guys believe in that?
people do whatever they want to do.
That's rebounding.
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Who determines it? Who came up with
Yes
these
and no.
labels and all this other stuff? You do what you want to do.
The '90s created rebounding.
Outside
The
box.
90s.
The '90s created rebounding.
I was really young.
The 90s, I'm saying that's where rebounding
Okay,
comes
check
I
this
was
out.
born
Check
in
this out.
1999, I was
Okay,
13.
So let's say this. Let's say this. You break up with a person that you've been with for 3 years.
Okay.
You guys have obviously met families, I
Sure.
would assume. You've done holidays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You break up. You guys agree to break up. No cheating involved. You just say, you know what? For whatever reason, this isn't working. Let's go our separate ways. If you guys break up on December 20th, let me not use December. Let's say February. No, let me not use that. March 3rd. You guys break up March 3rd.
2 days after
One
your birthday.
of those parties
Yeah.
has been broken up since about November or December.
Okay,
They've already
that's
been
what
broken
I'm
up.
saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's what I said.
Let's be real when it comes to that. One of the parties has been there. So now you're gonna say, well, the quote unquote hoe phase. Is this the phase where I'm sleeping with other people and I'm posting it on my social media? Are we still social media friends? Because if none of those things matter, then it shouldn't matter when I get started or when she gets started sleeping with somebody else. It's only going to matter to the other person. Like, you know what I mean? It's not.
How does
matter.
that other person even find out?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They're trolling.
So then,
But if you're not posting,
so then who's determining the whole phase?
some people
That's what I'm saying.
So
wink wink
Exactly. Who
like
is
to
determining the whole
post
phase?
all their shit.
Because to me, the whole phase is just, let me go out there and just fuck.
But that's exactly my point. It's doing that with no attachments. You're literally just doing it because it makes you feel good.
At the end of the day,
what's
if you
wrong
were
with
going
that?
out there fucking...
Could it turn?
then-
Can a whole phase turn into a relationship?
I don't know about all that. No.
It's
A
a.
fuck is a
You've
fuck.
never
Listen,
gotten in a
no,
relationship with
let's-
one of
let's-
your chicks that you've fucked?
See, unfortunately, you have a very analytical person over here. When you say a relationship, me and you have a relationship right now. We're not having sex, but we have a relationship.
Committed, we're going to partner up and possibly live together, be together, meet each other's families, like you said, spend holidays together. We literally plan our weekends around each other. That relationship.
Nope.
I think it can happen. Why can't it?
I think so too.
Because the
You don't think so?
definition-
I
You're
think
in
so.
you're in your whole phase, right? So you're out here, you're exploring. That means you're leaving yourself open and available
I guess-
for new things.
To
So
seek
what
out
it-
strange new life and new civilization.
So when
To
you
boldly
fuck,
go with
when
no
man's
man's
gone
gone
before. So
If
when
you
go
build it,
someplace-
they will come.
I guess.
So you're in your whole phase right now, and you hop and oh, this guy's cool, and then you come across somebody as you bulk up on somebody. It's like, oh, this guy's cool. Oh, you done now. He understands me. Yeah, now you really done. So technically, you're still in your
I think
quote unquote whole
what it is.
phase.
I think what she's referring to, the state of mind that she's in, is that when you're in your whole phase, she's not trying to look for nobody.
I can.
Just
But-
you're fucking.
But
But how many-
it slips. What Lex is talking about, it slips up. You're gonna bump into that one motherfucker
Exactly.
that you didn't think that you was
I don't
gonna
know.
be
I
feeling.
can
That you was
honestly
thinking that you was
say-
gonna be feeling. You ain't here
Yeah.
to you didn't pull up here. You didn't let him pull up to you to catch feelings.
But
I've
how
met
many
guys
people-
who did that.
9 times out of 10, you meet as an adult. I don't know.
Yeah, as an adult, yeah.
I think the majority of the people that you end up with are the people that you weren't looking for.
Exactly.
That's
you may
true.
you may
That
have
is
you may have
very
wanted
true.
you may have wanted
Exactly.
the feeling, the emotion, but you end up getting a vessel, a body
Yeah, exactly.
that you weren't necessarily looking for.
Yeah,
You know?
Very true.
Damian Marley says a body is just a vehicle transporting the soul. I don't think anybody's particularly great in this, that, and the third, and all this other shit. But that particular quote, I think, is really, really dope because that kind of describes the spiritual hoe
Yeah,
or
exactly.
the promiscuous, whatever the terminology that I used earlier.
I'm gonna
because
start saying
it's
that.
really,
I'm
it's really the truth behind it. So
No, it's like you could be a-
during the whole phase, me personally, my man Esquire, the ladies might determine that as being we're in our whole phase. Ooh, stay away from him. He's in our whole. They're in their whole phase. But we're just out here living life, having a good time, and having fun.
I successfully had a hoe phase. I successfully
How
had.
could you unsuccessfully
I
have one?
successfully had a booty call that literally was just that for 10 years.
Of course, that's what I said. I had a 15-year whole phase.
It's
Should
a
my baby daddy
thing.
be in her whole face
What's
too
wrong
as
with
well?
that?
It's a thing where if he gets a girlfriend, done. Like I end communication and everything. When I get in a relationship, he does not hit me up. It is done. I swear to God, this has always been the case since I was 19 years old. I am 30 now. We have done that.
I think we need to define whole phase.
There's no definition though.
I don't think there is.
I don't
There
think
isn't.
that situation was necessarily my whole phase. I'm
There's
just
really
saying
no
that
definition
that
on
it.
you can do it without attachment.
on this show right now today, we you know what? Because there's no Webster's definition to this shit. And if Webster
That's
didn't
what
do
we're
it, then
trying to
we're-
determine.
Okay,
That's
so
why I
check this
brought
out.
this into the
Today,
light.
we're going to determine what a whole phase is, and what we're going to say is my suggestion is you are out there. Dancing freely with wolves. You out there Yo, I want to
Dancing
point
with
this
Wolves
out.
reference.
My ex-girlfriend said you out there dancing freely with bitches, so I'm gonna use that and turn it into dancing freely. Well, she said that to me one day, and I was like, "What is
I like
that?
that movie.
I never heard that
I
before."
like that movie.
Shout out to you.
So we're gonna say, can we call it meaningless sex? Is that safe to say?
Yes, absolutely.
Unattached sex.
Yes.
Sex without any commitment, as what you said earlier.
Exactly.
Yes.
It got to
so
look.
that is the whole phase, right? We agree to that?
Correct.
How long should you do that for? What is the original question?
It just depends.
We can talk about that.
Man, it just depends on all that.
I don't know. I think it's different for everyone. I think once you get to a point, I think everybody gets to a point where they're like, this shit is old.
I love my whole phase. It never got old.
It never got old.
Never.
I think for men it's different.
Never.
It's
got
fucking
Okay,
different.
so
It's very different.
It's very
I can
different.
say for my other half,
It's very different.
it's very different. Because
Okay.
he's still in it, but it's very different.
Damn it,
I'll be real with the world. I don't care. Shoot. Lay my life out.
Let's talk about it. I mean,
No, I'm just saying, like
For men
like,
then, go
like
ahead,
for
speak on
like
it.
for men, like speaking myself and my brother, like we like really like pop shit off, like for real. Like I'm just talking about like nah, it's no games, no nothing. Like we's like about like for real, like
We just like to have fun.
we just it's
At
like,
the end of the day, all I can say is we like to have fun. And unfortunately, it's not an unfortunate thing. But
it is no. I don't take
nothing back.
Yeah, nothing back.
so let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you think we, as human beings, as sexual beings, have the ability to be faithful?
Yeah.
it's so easy.
Yeah.
Being
we
faithful
do.
is the easiest thing.
You can be faithful. You believe in being
It's
faithful.
not even hard.
Okay.
It's not even hard.
That was my question because of the whole phase and how
But-
long does it last?
But
Yep, because I was going to say
But,
something.
but you're talking to me, and I can answer that question for you. If there was someone who grew up in a culture where there was multiple wives and multiple women, they have their own definition of faith. So again, it goes back to who determined what that means. Now, if you're
Okay.
going to say in a monogamous relationship and it is one man, one woman, and they're the only ones together, that's
Sure.
one definition. But let's not forget about this person's religious beliefs, and they're allowed to have X amount of wives.
Okay, well, what if the man takes it upon himself to just step out and do that? Maybe they could have brought it to the woman, and it could have been an open type of experience. Did he mess up? Like, what do you think about that?
I can't answer that question because I don't know what was going on in that relationship.
Right.
You know, they a lot of people try to put their own input on things that go on in other people's relationships. Everybody is
They
so
compare.
different.
Right. Women, I will
Everybody's
say
so
that
different.
women do that a lot. We gossip, we talk to our friends.
Exactly.
And we say, this nigga's pissing me off, whatever the case may be. They might say some shit.
But
This is the thing. Yeah, we might compare. It is like that.
That's
sometimes.
like they're like trying.
I try not
they're
to, but it is like
that like
that sometimes.
transcends into like some other shit. Like to me, like it's like compounding like shit on top of shit on top of shit on top of shit.
But like,
because
what determines what is right and what is wrong?
No,
At the
saying
end
because
of the
only
day,
people that determine
cheating
it-
is wrong.
It's
wrong.
you.
The only-
It's like it's the person. Is okay. So check.
Okay,
So
can-
check.
can-
You could have
I'ma let
brought
I'ma
that
let you-
to me,
but listen.
and we
Can
might
say-
have been able
can
to
we
work
say-
something
can we
out. But
say-
you didn't trust me enough with
So
that
check-
information.
Can we not call it cheating? Can we say being dishonest?
Okay, being dishonest.
So
Sure,
it's
sure.
cheating.
But why are we together if you cannot be honest with me?
That's a whole nother bag of tricks because
And-
not
and then
everybody's
it-
ready
and
for
then-
that truth.
And then it breaks.
I feel like I am a woman ready for all the truth.
Damn. Let me say one thing.
But
Let me
I
say one
get
thing.
like
Slap the table, you guys.
I'm not gonna do. I apologize for
I'm
that.
sorry,
I
Loaf.
apologize. I
I'm
won't
sorry,
do that
Loaf.
again.
Oh, sorry,
I'm gonna
don't-
clap
yeah,
my
we-
hands.
won't
You
do
know,
that.
I teach boxing all day. I'm used to. You know, what
He's
I'm saying?
aggressive with it.
Exactly. You know, I'm aggressive.
I think that breaks. I think before we jump on,
Go
I
ahead.
think that breaks into it's case by case situation. It's just
Always.
like you said. It's person by person. It's
It honestly just depends on the person.
it is. I'm saying
This is true.
it's person by person. It's
Yeah.
what they've been through and what they're accustomed to.
Yeah.
So and it's only it's growth. It's growth that's within it. Like you can't be mad if a kid keeps fucking jumping over the fence and knowing damn well there's thorn bushes on the other side, but they used to fucking jumping over fences and you can't be fucking
Make
mad
sure
at
you
them.
got some band-aids and some Neosporin.
Exactly.
Make
I'm saying
when
you
you do
can-
that, you make sure you got
Remember
some
that,
band-aids
okay?
and some
The next day-
Neosporin.
the next day-
You
yeah,
stock
my
up
daughter.
on band-aids and
you stack
Sure.
up on, you stack up on shit because you know they're
Done
gonna
that.
fucking hurt themselves. It's like you feel it's not their fault that's just their nature.
Sure.
It's just I'm saying it's just their nature. It's not giving no excuse. Like over time they will learn
But
that
what
this is bad for
makes it-
them.
Okay,
I'm
to
saying,
that
but
person that you can't get in a relationship with someone and trust that they will listen to you and take it.
I don't know.
Here's full disclosure. Here's full disclosure.
It is hard, but like I feel like at the end of the day, if you love that person, you can talk it out
There's
and you can
honestly
come
some
to
people
something.
who think
like
that
I really
cheating
do.
is okay.
That's me. I'm speaking for myself.
No, that's very true because I'm the same. I honestly I'm so against it, but again,
I don't know. Are you sure?
I'm against it because I would never.
You're against the
cheating.
She's against cheating.
No, I'm against cheating, but I'm saying
But the way my other
let's
half
talk it
works
out.
is that he thinks that it's
But
normal.
see right there. But no, I'm saying
he thinks it's normal. So it's what I said in the beginning that he doesn't think that being.
Excuse
But
me,
mind you,
ladies.
he never got cheated.
Excuse me,
They cheat on each other.
excuse me, ladies. I think that's the problem right there.
Is that I'm okay with it?
No. That you're. He's not here
Closer
to defend
to the
himself. He's not here to tell you how he feels, how he thinks. So you're analyzing somebody that you're not hearing it verbatim.
And let me chime in. You said to me he feels that cheating is okay, right?
We don't know if he feels like that.
Let's just say hypothetically speaking, if that's how he feels.
If I did it, is that what you're gonna ask me?
No, I'm not even gonna say that.
No, it's not that.
But you need to understand, that's how he feels. Period, point blank. What are you gonna do?
He only feels that way when he's away, though. That's the thing. Which
easier.
Which I understand. You're a man. You got needs, whatever the case is. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Hey, don't say that he's a man thing. Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
Okay, he's
Don't
human.
Let me
correct
don't use
myself.
that. He's who
Let
he is.
me correct myself.
He's who he is.
Let me correct myself.
Speak it the way you want to speak
He
it.
is
Okay.
human because I understand there's women like that. There's women out there who are like that, who have needs as well, who feel like if their men are away, they need to go get somewhere else. I understand.
She better get a vibrator.
That.
We vibe. Hey yo, so
Let's talk about that though.
So look.
You work there, get it.
So look,
You give away my pussy, it's gonna be a problem. Period. Point blank. I ain't got nothing
But
else
that's
to say.
why.
You give away my dick,
But
That's the reason why we're still together is that he knows I'm not
check.
sleeping with anybody. So.
Check. This the way. This the.
Hey, you know what
You
you
give
should
away
do?
your
You know
dick.
you
I'm
should do?
giving it.
What should I
giving it
do?
away.
Get naked for you?
No,
This
We need a poll in here.
I wasn't
Los,
even going.
hey,
there. This
do
is
that.
what you do, right? You call him. No, when was the last time he called you?
Today.
He called you today, right?
Yeah.
So you do something, and you make sure he's gonna call you, and you make sure you have a man around, and you just be like, "Hey, do you want to, like hamburger? You want cheese on your hand? Like, ask him if you want cheese on his hamburger or something like that." And he'll be like, "Yo,
I've done that
Who the
already.
fuck are you
I've done that with my
making food
cousin.
for, B?
I've done that with my cousin, and
No,
he was
no.
just like, "Who's that?"
But you got to do it with somebody that's not family, because he can retrace. He can retrace the whole cousin
Everybody
thing.
tells me to do that.
So yeah. So look.
do
So
somebody
look.
who's
So
not
look.
He's coming here in December, supposedly, you guys.
So look.
But
But I'm saying. Look. Check. Your situation is different, right?
Very.
Your situation is different.
Why is it different?
I should start
No, I'm talking
talking
about.
like
I'm like you feel like you feel this is marriage, right?
Yes.
Like
No, they married. They said that shit in front of
Wait,
God.
I just want to say
married.
Big difference.
love Malia with all her flaws and all, and I think she deserves better.
Everybody says that.
Exactly.
Gonna put it out there.
Motherfuckers
You're so great. You should.
People be
you
rooting
should
for
be
people.
better, boo.
You guys should just
root.
meet him first, though.
People.
Let me tell y'all, man.
I'm not into meeting
Let me tell-
nobody.
let me- hold
I'm putting that shit out there. Look,
Brother said
look,
no.
So what you gonna say?
Look, I'm putting
Brother
that shit out
said
there.
no.
I don't look. Check this out. This is my problem. This be my problem. This the shit. This is what I don't like.
Oh, no.
Like your girl, that's one thing. Like you always like everybody should have that one person. That
Yes,
road dog,
continue.
that-
I know where
that-
you going
That
with
road
this.
dog that
I know where
that
you
know
going.
with the
everything,
talking.
know the drama, know all the shit because that's the motherfucker that at the end of the day that person got your back.
I know what you're
Like
talking
1,000, you feel like
Yes.
that's how it's supposed. You supposed to have that one. But when you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this and that, a motherfucker gonna feel that. And that shit, that's that shit I don't like. You feel like
I understand that 100%. But the thing is, I'm not fake about my life, and I will tell you about my life. That's just the way I am.
It's not about you. No, it's not about you being fake. Now you being 1,000 when you telling your ace.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying you being 1,000 when you say, so when you talk about be like, yo, have your ace and have this and that and play dates and all that shit. When you tell your ace, you feel your ace at least one point in time be like, look, that's my girl. I'ma tell Bay. And Bay gonna know. And so now you got Bay meeting Bay. And then I'm like, nigga, I don't want no parts of that vibe shit. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I don't want to meet nobody. Like, fuck that. Look, bad enough when I'm up in there, like, you feel strong, ready to, put down Bay. You feel y'all talking and shit. Like, you feel like I'm saying, bad enough. I'm putting that shit aside because of your ass, nigga. Like, I'm looking at this nigga like, get it right, you feel? Like, that's what it gotta be, you feel? Like, but
my brother said no.
Like, you feel?
He said no.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on that. Like, I'm not a hater. Like, I always want people to work their shit out. You feel like in-house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big in-house dude.
It gotta be done.
Let's talk about it. How long?
Before
Go ahead,
I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
You said something earlier about you a woman and honesty and all sort of
Sure.
stuff. Like, from my own personal experience.
Y'all seen that? Y'all seen
from
what
my
I just
own
did?
personal
That shit's
experience.
Can't nobody see that.
From my
We on radio.
He over there playing with Budweiser cans and swishing
on
with
radio.
shot glass. I'm trying to narrate real quick. Let me say something real quick. All I'm gonna say is that a lot of people, me included, I'm not excluding myself from this. What I'm about to say. A lot of people say they want the truth. A lot of people say they're adult and they can handle it. When the truth hits them in the face, it's almost like everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Mike Tyson said that. It's very, very real. You can tell. You could say, you know what? My girlfriend or my wife, she doesn't give me enough sex. And to the women out there that are about this life, there's some women out there, a lot of women out there who want to have sex with you 2 and 3 times a day. And there's not a lot of men who can handle that. There's not a lot of men who can handle that. 2 or 3? Exactly.
I'm completely with the shit.
Thank you. You heard what she just said?
I swear to God.
I literally get to a point where I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck?
So my point to that is,
we need that.
When you're talking about honesty, that was a physical thing. Now let's speak on something that touches the heartstrings. When a man comes to you and says, listen, this is what I want to do, or this is what I don't want to do, or this is the reason why I can't communicate with you the way that I would like to communicate with you, and you cannot handle what he said to you, that goes along into that same honesty thing.
Yeah.
And not everybody who says they want and can handle honesty can handle it. Because you don't know what you can handle until you're in the position to where you need to handle it.
I feel like us women have the same shit up our sleeve, though. We just don't present it.
No. We don't discredit. Look,
if I present that shit, I'm gonna look crazy.
What one sex could do to other.
You gonna look crazy to who?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's like
there's clinically crazy, medically crazy,
and
then there's like, you know what I'm saying? Like what I say. One of the things that I said to you was that, you know, somebody like, yo, you need anything, call me.
Exactly.
Like. Everything is all good. Everything is all anything.
I guess when you
LWFC listeners,
if we go back to the topic or whatever, when you be the whole stage, you feel like this shit that you not doing in the whole stage. Like Shorty talk about like, yo, when you pull up, like, go get me like a fucking quarter pounder with cheese. I'm be like,
can I say something? I say something real quick?
I
gotta tell a quick story. I gotta tell a quick story.
I'm about to think about this. Hold on.
I gotta tell a quick story. Listen. Hold on. Check this out. Right?
Go ahead.
Run it.
I'm not gonna name any names, right? But there's a certain person that I know.
If I know it, I'm gonna tell it.
No, there's a certain person that I know.
I don't give
who was having sexual. I don't know. Maybe he was in his Hoe Phase. I don't know. Maybe he was. Okay,
shut up.
He was having sex with a woman.
Okay,
and this particular woman said, "Okay, wooty woo, I need to get my nails done." And he looked at me and looked at the phone and was like,
My guy.
I'm not getting your fucking nails done.
Hey, yo, shout out to J2O, man.
Oh man,
Yo, I would have died.
chairs have flipped. Everybody,
Listen.
Shout out to J2O, man.
I love
not
this.
right.
I don't know who. I don't know who.
shout nobody.
I don't know who
out.
Esquire.
Shout out to J2O.
Died.
Stop.
I don't know who Esquire is talking about, boy. I will
Tools
say
and booze.
the dude that did this.
Tools and
love
booze.
it.
He's a special character because
I'm gonna get you guys on again.
he's
for sure.
done
Tools and
things.
This
He's
has been
done
fun.
things that I couldn't even do
On Facebook.
Now
Tools
I
and
will
booze.
say,
Stop.
I would,
This guy is crazy.
I would have figured out a way to get out of that.
Jason on.
But I wouldn't have done it like he did because he looked at her and he was like, "I'm not getting your nails done."
Getting your nails done. Look, man, that's
I'd be
why.
like,
Jason, you gonna get my nails done?
Hey, but
nigga.
look, no.
I didn't see her come around no more, and I looked at him and he
you
gave me
getting
this
your nails done?
shrug.
You get my
We
toes
got
done?
No,
We
serious.
doing
Look,
shots or what?
look, yeah. I'm saying,
I
but
need to
seriously.
take a break. Unfortunately, I'm a coach.
Hold on,
I drink
I
a
have-
lot of water. and I drink a lot of
Yo,
everything,
seriously.
so-
No, seriously,
Speaking of
seriously
coach,
though.
we'll get back to that.
Thank you.
Seriously. When you go back to the whole stage,
You go back?
No, I'm saying you go back to.
Oh, that's a good
No, I'm saying because that's the whole. You feel
Yeah.
when it goes in a whole full
Let's talk
circle.
about it.
When you in the whole stage, and Shorty call you, or he call you.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Or he call you, and he be like, like pull up. You feel like you got
Yeah.
some time,
I've
pull up
heard
or
that
whatever
before.
snack.
Yeah.
Well, why you pulling up? Nigga,
Question,
No,
can
no,
you-
I'm saying nigga kind of
Well, we
hungry. You
ask
feel?
all the
I'm saying like brother kind of hungry. You
Ask
feel?
them all, girl.
Can you have a whole phase with your baby daddy?
You can because he's a
Yes.
reliable point of sex.
Because
and it's
I will-
meaningless
yes.
sex.
It's reliable.
It's meaningless
I
sex.
will go on record and say
It's meaningless
wait.
because you know what
Yes.
you're getting. You be like, look, I just need this jug. That's what I call a jug.
I will
this
go
is
on
Because
record
I
and
literally
say
had a
that
whole
I
phase
went
with
on
my
a
baby
whole
daddy.
phase
truly gifted.
with my baby
Then
daddy.
okay, because then I
It's
actually I
easy.
legit had
He's
sex
there.
Truly
It is
with
what
my
it is.
baby dad, the first person that I've ever had
You know
sex
what?
with
But
for a whole year.
But-
That's how you look.
but you know why you gravitated
calling me
towards
guys.
it.
Because that's the only person I've been with.
No, I'm saying not because you. Yeah, exactly. Not because no, not even that. Even deeper. You not because love, not because you were attracted to him or anything. Because you were comfortable.
Yeah.
with
This
being,
is true.
With being
Yeah.
sexually,
Yes,
I'm saying sexually.
absolutely.
You were sexually comfortable with
Absolutely.
being yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I understand.
So I know
that.
when you
But
walk
I
up-
will tell you, when I did have the moment of with my baby daddy,
Yeah.
like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I was like,
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I was like,
you know what I mean?
Like, you
It
know,
was like, whatever.
Nah, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
can
now
I
from
say
a, now,
something?
from, now, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold
When
on.
you done.
Now, from a man's point of view, now from a man's point, now mind you, I've never had the fucking retract. I never had that type of shit. You know? Like I'm good. I fucking like I'll go. I'll fucking go on record to say you feel you dig like you feel like if she fucking. Like I don't wish no harm on nobody or whatever
Yeah.
this and that. But if she fucking fell off a side of steps, I wouldn't fucking catch her.
Oh,
But,
are you okay?
All right, but anyways, I'm just saying, like I can see why because women are more emotional than men.
Yeah.
Some men, because I know
Some.
some.
Please stop
some
right
men,
there,
because
because-
I know Lex Love, because I know
Thank you.
her. I
Thank
know
you.
her.
Thank
I know,
you.
and I know women like her. That men are more emotional than.
Yeah.
Boom, talk about it.
Yes.
Boom, let's talk about it.
But that's why me and those men
I'm
don't
right
relate.
here.
That's why me and those
But
men don't relate.
I'm like a
But I'm saying,
reality type of person.
no,
like,
it's no. You
harnessing what's real.
no. I'm saying
Like, that's
I'm
me.
saying you're good. You're great on that. You feel it's like you feel like. But what I'm saying is that these type of dudes.
I'm a logistic thinker. Sorry.
Exactly.
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying these type of dudes. You feel
I think like a man.
like they go and they do their thing. You feel this and
Salute.
that, boom,
No?
boom,
No salute.
and they may catch feelings.
There is no such thing as sex with no feelings.
There's no
Right?
such thing.
It's impossible.
Thank you. Yes.
It's
It
impossible.
connects, right?
It's impossible.
Soul tie.
Okay.
What I mean by that is maybe there's a man who doesn't have too much feeling involved with the woman. Maybe there's a woman who doesn't have too much feeling involved.
What
with
is their
In
sign?
my personal experience, in my life, and I'm only
AKA.
speaking for me right now,
AKA
I have never. Let me not say.
I'm gonna
never.
put
Let
that
me
out
think
there.
about it. Let me think.
AKA,
Hold on.
Let me. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Say, dog, I want like some rallies or something right now, dog.
The guy that I said I was in a booty call relationship for 10 years, and we go on and off when we get a relationship, right?
I
We
shut that shit
respect
down.
Each other's boundaries.
Okay.
That person's trying to bring you into their music, which is big for me because I love music. Into their job, which is art. They bring you in.
In the world. They bring you into the
bring
world.
you into the world. He did that.
Is it safe to say that at that point in time he may have had feelings for you?
I don't
He
know.
did.
I
Not
think so. I
nighttime
would think
stuff.
so.
We
I would
literally
think so.
had
So
a
check.
day where it was like 10 in the morning.
Speaking from
rainy day.
So-
can you
so
stop and
speaking
get
from-
Starbucks?
So
Let's get some muffins.
either
Let's have
his
some
either
breakfast.
his game
Let's have some sex. No, I'm joking.
Either
So-
his game was I
was
need
it,
to
though.
bring you here in
Or-
order to keep you.
Yeah,
or
he
he
asked me
had
about
feelings.
his art. What should I do with this? What should I do?
So
with that?
look,
He
so
asked for
check,
my
so check.
opinion.
Tony, you understand where I'm coming from?
So check.
This was
as a
literally-
man, look, love.
happening the day before relationship started.
So look,
type shit.
So as a man, when a man gets personal about his passions, when a man start explaining things about his passion and trying to get you, that's first of all, that's him trying to get you to relate to him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was
And
the
what's-
wine
no,
thing.
no,
He
no,
would
say-
like smell the wine. And
Exactly.
oh, no.
Okay.
Go
So
and-
Trying to
therefore,
lure you in.
so therefore,
Yeah, you
because the first rule is if I'm feeling the female, then I have to introduce her to my world.
Exactly.
And the easiest way to get her to in my world is to expose her to my world, and it gets her opinion about what she knows, and then change that opinion.
Exactly.
So do everything dynamic and do everything death-defying to change the opinion to get her to jump into my world. And if she embraces that world, then I know she the one.
So
That's what-
is it
Maybe
is
I
it
didn't
safe to say
attach to
is
that.
it safe to say that
happen.
what I was trying to say, and by kind of lightweight playing devil's advocate, is that
Exactly.
one of the original things that she said is sex without emotion, commitment,
Correct.
XYZ. So technically that's
Technically-
not
Technically,
It's
he was.
not-
Technically, she was. She just avoided the wave because he was already out of the whole stage and was like, "Yo, we can do something."
Let's say he liked her, right?
he liked
So then
her.
technically in her brain,
probably more than
she
liked
didn't
her.
have an
Been since
attachment.
19 years old.
She didn't have an attachment, but
She didn't,
He
yeah.
wants her.
Yeah.
So that's not sex. That's not sex.
But
without-
I'm saying, but see now, what great minds like you feel be like, okay,
And I'm a little drunk. Sorry.
what can
There's always going to be an attachment, you guys. Even like how
And
I
that's
said,
all I'm saying.
Even like
That's
I
all
said
I'm
with my
saying.
baby daddy. Okay, I might not have feelings for him in general, but for the fact that we have a kid and I feel comfortable around
it's an
him,
attachment.
it's an attachment. It's a soul tie.
But do you think that's all it is? Do you think it's love attached to it? Do you
Here's another
love
wrench.
that person where you can be with them?
Love
for the
or
rest of
in
your
love?
No.
life?
That's in
No.
love and
Here's
love.
a-
Are two different
I
things,
love
in
that
my
person,
opinion.
yes, but I can't be with
Sure.
them. No,
Okay.
Here's another wrench.
Why you didn't get divorced yet?
Here's another
no,
wrench.
my first son.
Oh,
I'm
excuse
saying,
me.
here's another wrench. What if the what if the boy really don't have no feelings for you? He likes
Bruh.
No, I'm saying, you think his feelings, you think his feelings there, but what if dude really don't have no feelings for you?
Then you get hurt.
No, I'm saying,
That's
no,
how
I'm saying,
people get
no,
hurt.
I'm saying,
But that
saying,
is
no,
what
I'm
it
saying,
is.
That's
happened.
that
I'm saying,
happened
that's,
to me
I'm saying,
before.
I'm saying, look, that's because you going into there thinking for this. You trying to do an out of body experience. You
But
feel,
see,
and that's what I'm talking about. Like that's when people get hurt when you try to do
You
an out of body
100%
experience.
right. You 100% right. But just understand like this, right? If you never had, how can I describe it? Let's use an Allen wrench, right?
Yeah.
If you've only had Phillips and flatheads,
Yeah,
and you
you
see
want-
a screw and you like, my Phillips ain't working, my
Yeah, my
flathead
flathead
ain't
ain't
working.
working.
You're not gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
So if you get with a motherfucker and they showing you XYZ, ABC,
Yeah, how to
1,
get
2,
down
3,
with it, you feel
you're gonna be
yeah.
like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this
I'm
is
in
the
love
one.
again.
But
Like-
guess what? He's
in
been
love.
doing that for a long
Yeah.
time, or she's been doing that. So this is
Yeah.
natural to them.
Very,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's how people get caught. One of my
happens a
biggest
lot,
things is
though.
that is like this, man. I look at life. This is how I try to look at life when it comes to relationships. Since we're talking about relationships, it's just about being on the same page.
My thing
is it's not easy, but it's about being on the same page.
Okay, that's one.
It's
that's
very,
one.
It's very hard.
That's one.
It's very hard.
That's one
for me to get you to understand certain experiences if you've never experienced them.
That's exactly. That's one. That's one. And then number two, I believe that everything in a strong relationship is trial and error.
I can't.
Just like with a business,
I can't.
It's trial and error. Because look, we're business owners. Like we own our business, we the CEOs, and we created this, and we started with a little bit of vision, and we
turned it into something.
And we turned it into some fuck yeah. We turned it
right.
Man, shout out to everybody that's black that's on a business, man. Like for real, everybody that's minority that own a business, man. Like for real, whether you cut grass or whatever, man, you own a business, man. I
Congratulations to you.
Salute, man, because we all paying that damn tax at the end of the damn year. So it's like
exactly 100%,
100%. But I'm saying though, it's trial and error. It's like if something fuck up with my business, I'm not gonna be like, fuck it, I don't want you. Nah, I gotta deal with it.
Because you love your business.
It makes me love it even more.
Exactly.
It makes me love it even more. Be like, you know what? I know the risk of getting into this.
I like the way you putting it.
It's like you feel, and that's how I put with like myself, and that's how I put on when it comes to just loving somebody. Period.
I'm so happy you said that because check this out into what you just said. I didn't understand what monogamy was until I got into my business. True.
I
did not understand it.
True. I can completely, yeah.
That's what taught me, what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Can you be faithful to one person? You damn right, because I'm faithful to Cardio Kings.
Exactly.
And when I do things that are outside of Cardio Kings, I feel like I'm cheating on them.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel and it's the same way. Like my mind concept is like you feel like what do you do this for? Like I do music because I love it. You feel like that's my love, and everybody that knows me knows that's that. You feel, but besides that, you feel I do this to change, like not my life, but you feel, but to make sure my baby's is good.
Everybody around.
Though you feel like I'm not worried about them. I'm talking about I'm worried about the generation past them.
Yeah.
And it's like and so at the end of the day, anything that I put you feel in front of that, anything that I put that on is only a way to get that shit going, to make that goal, to make sure that goal is achievable. You feel, and it's nothing. It's I can care less of if a mofo hate the way that I conduct, business or whatever the case may be. You feel okay? I can deal with that. I can take all of the darts. I can take all because if you own a business, you're gonna take the good and the bad with that business.
Yeah,
if a motherfucker go in the yellow pages and be like, "Oh, I didn't like Cardio Kings. I didn't have a good experience." Who the fuck are you? You ain't never come down here. But they can. You know what I'm saying? But no, like they could fictitiously go down, like say they went down there, but they never went down there. We don't have no record of you coming down here. But you saying you did this. You hate it from the sideline, but you just trying to hate just off of just pure hate, just off because you see somebody doing something positive. An individual could be like, they don't like my music because they don't this and that, boom, boom, this and that. Okay, that's fine. It costs you nothing to pay me no mind.
Yeah, sure.
It costs you nothing. But at the end of the day, what I'm doing it for is that if you were in my shoes, you'd be doing it the same for. Mm-hmm. You'd be pushing it for. You'd be pushing this for your kids.
I just want to say something. I wouldn't be. We're teetering out of Coach Noy and going into a different person.
Oh
right?
yeah. I
would just like to say. I would just like to say one thing.
Please bring it back.
Been there, done that.
Cardio Kings taught me monogamy, right?
Most definitely.
And as my man Esquire said, I know he understands exactly what I'm talking about. And sometimes in dealing with business, you have to partner with other people in order to, let's say, get to the next level.
Just to achieve minor goals.
Sometimes you have to look at your brand that you're building and associate yourself maybe with another brand. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, well, by associating myself with this brand, am I going to come back around and make my brand more successful? Is that a legitimate thing?
That's what it is. That's legitimate.
Well, that's how I justify cheating.
Yeah, you know, Hey, yo, sidebar,
Did he really try to justify cheating?
sidebar. I want to sidebar. I want to
Nah,
sidebar.
it don't
on
work like that,
everybody.
bruh.
It doesn't work that way.
No.
I want to
But sometimes you have to deal with another brand in order to
sidebar.
You know,
we want to shout out.
You know what?
We want to shout out Beat Network. You feel because they bringing you this beautiful show. You feel
Thank
like water
you.
for chocolate.
Thank
You
you.
feel I'm just you dig. Only thing that this is a great conversation. This is a great great experience. You feel, and I just wish that you feel that both that Truth was here. You feel because we would love to get her input on that. But hopefully sometime in the future, you feel we can even do that. Shout out to Los. Shout out to everybody that bring this. To all the whole beat crew. You feel.
Haven't met you guys, but love you guys.
Most definitely, and we got me and Coach Noy got some dope stuff going on, like the type of.
Let me just say.
Let's get into that.
What
Let's go.
Let's
Truth
get into
said.
that. Yeah.
She said, "Just let them know. Truth believes everyone is allowed to have a hoe face." She said, "It makes you better when you finally settle down."
That is very true.
It does. It's
That
like,
quote sounds
Yes.
like I don't like that word settle.
Oh, you say
haven't- I
no.
haven't-
That's
Okay,
because, you know
okay.
what? I'm not gonna even say
And
that.
you know
I'm
what?
on 1%.
I don't like that word.
No. I get no. I'm saying
Take it away.
I get. I
I want a
get what
cheeseburger.
my
We
brother-
ran out of cheese. Okay, well, just give me the burger.
I get what you're saying. No, I'm saying.
wanted a cheeseburger.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying too.
My thing is okay. When people use words, that's what I said earlier. I was like, when we give words certain power, like I don't believe. I'm like you. I don't believe in settling nothing. Like, I didn't settle shit. Like I choose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hoe up or blow up.
Hoe up or blow up. Ah, like you feel? I choose
Wow.
you.
I told y'all this is going in a completely different direction.
nah,
I'm
nah,
sorry.
nah.
I don't know what
Y'all
happened,
brought
yeah.
this out of me.
Bun B said, "Baby, you've been riding solo.
I'm trying to
get down
I'm trying to
with
keep
this
it coach.
team."
I'm trying to keep it coach, but y'all.
Okay.
calling somebody else, so
But
let's
check.
get back to
Me
I
and
don't know.
Come
I
on,
just feel
miss.
that. I just feel that like once you found that one, then you're able to say you settled down.
You won't
But
know
look,
if-
but
you
look,
won't
but
know
check,
if you
but
found
check.
that one until you went through a couple.
exactly.
That is true, but I don't think you settled and found that one yet.
Don't think I've settled and found
I
that one.
think
I think you chose to just feel comfortable and just that's
Comfortable
it.
is like I sit down on my couch and I put my feet up. That makes me
okay. Let me.
Yeah,
Let me.
I can't say that 'cause
Let me read it. Let me see what you like. Okay. So look.
Can
so
I- can I just want to say-
go.
In my response into what you just said, it's actually about what he just said, and it's about giving the words power. I'm one of those people. If you say a certain word to me, I'm going to my response to what you said
gonna be
is
the
how I
exact-
feel about the
what that
word
word.
that you just said.
I know, and
So
I'm not
maybe
good with
if the
words.
word, so maybe if the word is said to me in a different way, I have a better understanding, and I
Yo,
can, you understand where I'm coming from?
I understand. Yo, but sidebar. Shout out to Truth, man. Like you feel like because her husband is a real good dude. I vibe with her husband. I vibe with her. Like I see, you feel.
Shout out to Brandon.
I see all that, you feel. And now I'm saying, and I give you feel. I give all of that. Like any couples that you feel it don't gotta be just I'm for black love anyway. Period. So it's but anybody that you feel it's been through something. Like if you hearing this and you've been through something with that person, you still rocking with that person and stuff
Power
like that.
to you.
Power to you because that's a per se an athlete. That's a second win.
Yeah, man.
That's a second win.
Nothing's easy.
Like if it's work like you
Talk
feel
about
my G Pops, man. He always said he was like, look, man. He was like, when you coming into this business world, you feel if
Don't fuck it up.
no. He didn't say fuck it up. He said he's like nothing that's worth it comes easy.
Boom.
That's very
You
true.
feel so being in this business world,
Leave them easy breezes behind.
if you built a business, and then tomorrow, you built this today and tomorrow it take off or whatever, you set yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
You get immediate gratification.
Fuck
And
that
that's
bitch.
sometimes you don't want immediate gratification. What we trying to do
That's
because
what I hear
because
out of
you
this
feel
conversation.
because Esquire is you feel a proud member of the Cardio Kings team. What you feel like most definitely you feel
Makes
because
me
it started
sick.
from a dream. You feel like I can get Truly Gifted wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a Cardio Kings.
And Cardio Kings wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the fam.
So it's like most definitely. So you feel like we bred each other to be business owners and to be entrepreneurs,
Absolutely,
and to be risk takers. Because
what I'm trying to do.
Exactly. No, I'm saying and it commit to be to be network. You feel, because that's another that's a plateau. You feel for people. You feel young entrepreneurs to get to get out there and to reach other individuals. You feel that's trying to indulge on the same thing that they're doing. You feel it's not but what he told me was, he's like, if it came easy, then it's not worth nothing. He's like, because nothing is given in life. He's like, nothing is given.
All right, shot, guys.
Let's
do it. Woo!
I see y'all with y'all little half of shots and whatnot.
That's how
Stop. Look at mine. It's because we're running low on supplies.
I'll have to snap myself.
That's all good. That's an island thing.
No, you could do that like in high school.
I don't know nothing about that. I didn't see that time I went to the island.
Stop it.
I just
I'm from Hawaii.
I went to high school here.
I love people. I
high
love.
school.
I know. Say what you're gonna say.
I love the fact that you feel that when it comes to like the promiscuity and stuff like that, you feel like is there a time and a point where sometimes you feel it's an overindulgence and they can.
Ladies, if you want to be a hoe, I won't call you a hoe.
I don't call.
Look, if you want to be a hoe, go ahead, girl. Let me live life through you.
Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo.
Hoe it out.
Been there, done that, boo.
Noise never gonna call.
We all been there.
I'm gonna put it out there.
You live your life. My whole thing is when you deny it. If you sleeping around, you sleep the fuck around. But if you're gonna be, if I ask you, hey, you slept with who, that, what, when, where, and then you're gonna be like,
but why are you asking?
Exactly.
But why are you asking?
Okay, not me.
So she won't fuck and slip and fall on it.
In general,
some females do.
Some females are like, okay,
I
heard you got around. No, I didn't.
I ain't never.
I ain't never asked it.
We need to exclude ourselves from this because this is a female conversation.
Okay, I was gonna say it's different for males.
Exactly.
Women love to talk about it.
They
At the end of the day, relationship wise,
we're very open with
I don't talk about it.
But then there's some women who are just like,
no.
Can I say something? You know what? I love
you're getting dick down like that. I want.
I love women.
I live by a model that says like silence is golden, right? You feel? Because I be on some street shit and I don't be want to put my business out there. But look, silence is golden, right? So when you talk about like you girls talk about like this and that, right? Yeah, y'all said Diddy. I figure like how much like how much is being exposed in these conversations because.
Just about
I
everything.
will say because I ain't about to
everything.
I ain't about to tell my man's. I ain't about to tell my man's like yo.
No, okay, we won't be like yo. My man's is this size. This is how much girth he has, and this is how big he is.
Okay.
It's damn. My man's dick me down, and I was like, that's about it. That's about it.
Some women do that, but I don't do that because that bitch might want to come and get what I got.
Right. You don't tell every woman about what you do.
Every broad want what you got because you know why? Because broads are miserable.
Wait,
men are miserable.
Look, the words of Esquire. Broads are miserable.
I fucking swear. I swear.
I'm not. Lex Love wants a silence.
I swear.
Lex Love wants a silence.
I'm not miserable.
I want to say,
I'm sad, but I'm miserable.
Fuck that bitch.
So love.
Fuck her.
I roll up on a house.
Everything she's about. Fuck her.
Can I say something? So look, can I just interject real quick? I don't understand something, right?
Thank you. Like water for chocolate. You're with me.
Dudes like to stunt on other dudes to a certain extent.
Dudes want to,
but dudes want to stunt on other dudes with rims. Yeah. They want to get They want to get Jordans like 3 weeks before.
What if that bitch is not even compared?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Your bro,
you're diamond. She's something else.
Can I speak?
Oh my god.
Like dudes,
Malia,
but
you're
dudes,
diamond. She's something else.
But
dudes
like something else.
Okay,
but dudes,
shit from the dog that I scraped on the sidewalk. That's what she is.
Thank you.
You know,
Snapchat filter, bitch. What?
Like
animal stuff.
Like
thank you.
Like
so as they just had their little banter.
Thank you.
That's proving my point. Yeah. As men, like we not really looking at
But females like
if
to
a
be
motherfucker
messy.
came up to me and was like, "Hey,
No,
the
no,
girl
no.
you fucking is ugly," I'd be like, "Nigga, why is you talking to me about the bitch I'm
That's
fucking?"
some guy stuff, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
You know what I mean? But hold on, that's what I'm talking about.
Me.
Hold on,
if
hold
you're
on.
Gonna fuck on
But
me.
that's-
Fuck on a bitch that's way
Way
better.
better.
Okay, see.
Because they're not gonna be like, eat my what
Can
else
I-
the words.
First
They'll be like,
of all,
fuck.
I'm beautiful.
Can I say
Second
something?
of all,
Can I say something?
I dick it down.
Can I say
perfectly
something?
Fine.
Can I say?
Okay.
Just let me know.
So
You're the
let's-
host,
let's
so I'm gonna
talk
let you.
about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on. Please,
What is
give me
this
this.
bitch?
Please give me this.
Literally-
Please give me this. Please give me this. Please.
She said ugly bitch wear, but she had
Listen.
a Snapchat animal filter on.
It's okay.
Bitch,
She had a roll on her neck. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
Ladies that are listening to this right now, I
Coach
want
Noy.
you to listen to me very
Coach Noy,
clearly.
get
I
them
want
on
you-
your
Coach Noy's putting on his radio voice.
Get
Listen
them
to
on
the
your
coach.
plan. Maybe
Listen to
they
the
might
coach.
amount
Listen
to
to the
me.
coach.
I'm gonna try to
Maybe
be.
they might amount to me.
Listen to the
Ladies,
Go ahead, Coach
ladies,
Noy.
I'm gonna try to be as clear
Put it
and
out there.
coherent as
Hashtag
possible.
Coach Noy. He gets you right. Cardio Kings.
I want you to understand something right now. When your man, if your man has cheated on you, right? 9 times out of 10, your man did not cheat on you because the other girl looked better. No, Usually, I would say 7 times
is
out of
it
10.
for
Excuse me,
then?
I just want to talk to the people.
Oh, God,
I know
here
you're
we
the
go.
host, but I just want to
Shania,
talk. I just want
it's
to talk
about
to the
to get
people.
serious, you
I just
guys.
want to talk to
Ooh,
the people.
we're about to get real serious.
I just want to talk to the
Let's
people.
go, Noy.
Let's talk to the people. Ladies, if your man has actually physically cheated on somebody else, 9 times out of
need a
10,
cigarette
7 times
after
out of
this,
10,
Malia.
it's
No, you
not
won't.
because
Yeah, I will.
it's not because they have the other female technically looks better. That's a female thing. Females,
No.
females.
I didn't
Excuse
say
me.
that.
Excuse
Get to
me.
the
Excuse me.
part.
Females
about to
compare
have a real argument
females
right
to
now.
females. Females are looking at females as this one looks better, that one looks better. This is the well.
No,
if
no,
you,
that's
but
not
that-
even it.
But
It's
that's
not
a,
it.
That's
but
a
that is-
little bit of it,
but
that's not it.
But that is what you two were just talking about.
No.
That's
okay,
a little
no.
bit of
That's
it.
a little bit what we're saying. What we
And
said
I'm-
is we would
hold on,
that's a little
rather.
bit of it.
Hold on,
we
hold
would
on,
rather
hold
him
on,
cheat
hold
on somebody who
I'm
looks better.
only,
Stand up
I'm
real quick.
only commenting.
Stand up real quick.
I'm only commenting
Stand up real quick.
to what y'all was just talking about.
But you wasn't really listening because that's not what we said.
That's it. That is what you said.
No, we said we would rather him cheat on us with somebody who looks better.
Okay.
That's what we said.
Exactly. So you care about the looks.
Because when at the end of the day,
That's
it's
my
just
point.
like if you're
That's
gonna
my
still come,
point.
if you're gonna still come back home to us and still stay with
But
us,
I
then what
provide-
the fuck was the point? You might as well stay with
Ladies.
that
All of
bitch.
it.
Ladies,
All of it.
do not
Noy.
do not listen to the other females that are talking to you.
provide all
Listen
of
to the
it.
man who is speaking to
All
you
of
right
it.
now.
Oh my
okay?
god.
Listen to the man who is speaking to you. Okay,
You come
ladies,
home
ladies and gentlemen.
to this.
Well, this
I
is
like
not
to
for the men.
clean.
Men,
I like
you know
to
what,
do this. I like
fellas,
to do that.
I want to help y'all,
fuck
but I don't
outta
want to give
here.
away too many
If
secrets.
a
So
nigga
I'm gonna
doesn't
try
want
to.
me,
I'm gonna try
what
to.
are you talking about?
All right.
Just give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. I got you.
I'm gonna walk away
Trust
from
me,
the
I
mic
got you
for
30
just
seconds.
a second.
Ladies, just understand, your man is not.
Fuck out of here.
Lex Love is a little mad, you guys, but it's okay. Lia Malia is still here.
Thank you.
Lia Malia is still here. Lex Love is upset, and she's the host of the show. So on that
Hold
note,
on, I'm on Lia Malia's mic.
Coach Noy is going
I'm
to take
just
all of
saying,
his
like,
coach
Fuck
isms.
is gonna be better than me. Point blank.
Coach Noy is going to take all his coach isms.
I'm doing big things. You either with it or you gone.
We just going.
Point blank. Doing big things over here.
We're just gonna.
You gonna be gone in a second.
We're just gonna pack it up.
You gonna be here.
We're just gonna
okay?
pack it up and go.
That bitch is over there.
We're just gonna pack it up and go.
No, we're not.
Getting real serious right now.
Ladies, this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
Go ahead, Noah.
When your man talks to you,
Yeah.
and your man tell you X, Y, Z, and he's and you believe that your man is being honest with you,
Okay.
just believe your man because he's telling you the truth.
Okay,
That's
I'm
not
gonna say
true.
this. Hold on, no.
Nope.
I'm not gonna deny that.
I deny that
No,
shit.
okay. That might be another conversation that you have with her, but I'm gonna say, I like to believe.
I like to.
Okay. If a guy, even if he messes up, okay.
Excuse me. See, let's be
No.
clear. What is determined as? See, you talking
If
to
the
me?
man, okay, listen, Noy. If he feels like he needs to apologize for something, and he does,
Can I pause you for a second?
go ahead.
A lot of times, if if he feels like he needs to apologize for something, he may be apologizing to you because you feel that you need an apology.
And that sucks.
Unfortunately, it does.
I know.
But it's just lying.
I know. But logistically,
It's not.
I
Did
hear
you ever?
you.
Did you ever tell your mother? Did you ever tell your mother something so she would leave you alone?
Absolutely.
Did you ever tell your father
It's
something so he would
women.
leave
I'm
you
not
alone?
denying that.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
let's just not fake the funk.
Absolutely. But I've arrived to that conclusion.
What my granddaddy
And that's
say,
okay.
fake the
Stop.
funk on the old dirty skunk.
Shanoy. Coach Noy.
Please stop adding that sh because only if
I'm sorry. Coach Noy. You could edit that out, Los.
okay.
Coach Noy. I've came to that
Say it.
conclusion. And that's okay.
Hey, I got my.
But you have to be on the same page.
Check this out. Pete this out.
You have to be on the same page with
Pete this out.
Everything.
People don't give.
Look,
Okay,
Pete
I'm
this
gonna
out.
just
Pete-
put myself
with
out
Pete-
there.
Pete this out.
Everything, not
People
just
don't
one.
put me. They don't give me enough credit.
I know. Pete this
They
out.
don't.
Check this out.
They don't.
Check this out. This look.
At the end of the day,
Look, this what
they
tie.
don't. Stop.
This what it tie.
Pierre.
This what it tie. This what it
Esquire,
tie back.
stop.
Go ahead. Look.
they don't give me enough credit. They don't.
All right. So check.
At the end of the day, they
So-
can.
So
But
check this.
because they might have been here, or might have been there, or that person didn't see it that way, they don't give me enough credit.
So check.
They could have. We could have worked
Can I
that
ask you a
out.
question? What is credit? What do you mean when you say give me enough credit?
An
Do you mean
honesty.
physically or
Honesty. Communication.
Can I ask you a
I'm
question?
so easy
Can I ask you a question?
Let's
Can I ask
just,
you a question?
Let's just put it out there.
Ask you a question.
Let's just put it out there. I've had sex with women.
Whoop-de-doo.
Okay? Whoop-de-doo. A lot of women have.
I haven't.
Okay.
You want to? Should I have sex
Do you want
with
to?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, relax.
No, I'm fine.
Whoa.
What?
What's going on? What conversation was there
Oh,
that
yeah.
I wasn't there for?
There's
Yo,
no-
yo,
high
yo, yo,
five,
yo,
so
yo,
he's
yo,
with
yo,
it.
yo,
There's
yo.
never been a
He
conversation.
yo,
high
check.
five,
There's-
so that
there's never
Yo,
been a
tells
check.
me that
No.
he's with it.
Yo,
There's never
check.
been a conversation. There's never been a
Yo, check.
conversation.
Yo,
There's never
check.
been a
Yo, check. Yo,
conversation.
check.
Just saying, he
Yo,
high
check.
fived. I don't know. That
Yo,
tells
check.
me
Can
Yo,
we
he's
save
with
that
it.
for because I have questions
Sure.
about that I
Yo,
would
check.
like.
No, but that's okay.
No,
Stop.
look. Check.
that's
check,
okay.
Check.
But I'm just
check.
saying.
Check this.
Even in a situation where it's like, I'm gaining something out of this, you could have brought that to me. But because you were in relationships before where that might not have sufficed, or
I would like to
he's
say.
underestimating me. This
I
is
would.
crazy.
I would like to
This is
say,
crazy.
from a man's
like
point
sex
of
with women.
From a
Let's
man's
just point it out
from
there.
a man's point of view.
I like
that's great.
eating.
From
That's
a,
great.
From a man's point of view,
Okay.
at some
But
point,
that bitch is ugly, so we're not going to do that.
at some point in time, y'all kikiing. Y'all kikiing and shit.
Coach Noy, I want to work out with you.
This is what I'm going to say. At some
Coach
point
Noy.
in time,
Yes.
please let me finish this.
Okay.
At some point in time, I would assume
Okay.
7 times out of 10, you made that man feel like he can't be as honest with you as you want him to be.
Why, though?
I don't know because I'm not. I'm
that does not make it
Noy,
okay.
I'm a
to
quitty.
listen.
Thank you.
You talking about
Thank you.
cheating?
Whoa.
You talking about? I didn't know this. Are we talking about cheating?
Listen.
Are we talking about cheating?
Check this
But I
out.
thought
Check
we
this.
were talking about that.
Thank you,
check
Malia.
this
But
out.
I thought that's what we were talking
I
about.
didn't know we were talking about cheating.
Oh, okay. Well,
Stop.
Peep this out. I peep this out.
Whoa.
my guy.
That
I
nigga
peep
pissed me off.
this out. I peep this out. Check this out.
Go ahead, Esquire.
Los, make sure you
Thank
edit
you,
that
bro.
because
Yo,
Los,
Lo,
you
check,
good.
check,
Keep it
check.
all in there. I
check
want
that
the
nigga
raw
shit.
and nitty.
I don't like people.
At the
calling
end
me
of the
nigga.
day, at the end of the day, it's
No
all
way, I
about.
love you.
At the end of the day, just like we said earlier,
Known you for
everything is
15 plus
case by
years.
case situation.
She's
I
not.
was
She's not the
14.
one that I was talking
Person-
about. When I was
person-
14.
Stop.
When I said
We don't
I'm
have
not
to do
talking
all
about
that.
her. Well, you brought all that shit up. But I said I've had 15-year fucking things. You said,
That
oh,
was
no,
not
this is-
me.
That's
That
all I
was
said.
not me. I'm
That's
just saying
all I
I've
said.
known
so check.
Noy
It's
for
okay,
a long
Esquire. I'm
time.
listening.
All right.
That's all.
But
Damn
not,
it.
You brought that shit up.
not for real though. For real, it's case by case situation.
Okay.
Everything.
It's exactly.
Thank
It's
you.
it's the
This
you
is
know
true.
it's
I
the
will say
it's the person, the individual
Fuck that bitch.
which they're accustomed to and what their
No.
journey up to that point
We're going
was.
to talk about
you
this
feel?
off record.
No, I'm saying because the way
Your dreads don't hold all the information.
the
okay?
way now our dreads are our
Stop.
strength. So
Unfortunately,
don't,
you're wrong.
Yeah, that's why I
I
said
don't have dreads, but my hair is long and it's real.
You should read something about Samson and
exactly.
Delilah.
So look, so
I'm
unfortunately,
going through a
so
natural phase myself. This is the first
So-
time I've had straightened since a year and a half.
your situation and how you feel
Mm-hmm.
about your personal relationship, you feel, and how
My
you
phone
feel
died.
about you feel how he
I went
feels
live
and how
a
you
few
feel.
times, though.
You feel okay, cool. Like that doesn't mean that the person across the table, you feel, feels the same, feels your empathize with you. You feel.
Of course.
They may
Malia.
be, no, I'm saying they may sit, they may be, they'll have your back, you feel.
Yeah.
But that doesn't totally mean that they 100%
Come
empathize
off
with, you feel.
with how I
Malia,
feel and how I am.
empathize with
Yeah.
you.
No, I'm not saying her. No,
Listen to me when I say
I'm
I
not
empathize with you
I'm
100%.
but that's your age. I'm just saying that's you feel.
Lex
so it's
Love
like-
is leaving the building
So
for some
I'm getting my charger.
for some undisclosed reason.
So what I'm saying is case by case situation.
It's all case by case.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm very open with it. Like, I understand.
So if
Why
a
do you
man,
think I'm still married?
exactly? So if a man,
I don't fucking know.
you know what I'm saying? So if
Please,
a man,
let's
so,
do.
So if a,
Shut up. No.
So if a man,
You wish I wasn't
So if a
married.
woman, so if a woman,
Listen to you.
look at that type
Listen
of
to
stuff.
you.
So if a,
Did you just hear
No,
it?
but
I
if a
heard
woman,
that shit.
but
She
if
has
a woman,
no clue what
if
she's
a woman
talking
was
about.
accustomed
Zero.
I got her
to,
head on the.
if a woman was accustomed to a bum ass dude being a bum ass dude, and
But
then
what classifies
no,
a bum ass dude? A nigga that's
husband?
cheating?
I'm
No,
joking.
no,
With
no,
their
no, no, no.
ex-girlfriend?
Look, a bum ass dude
Bitch,
is
it's not
somebody
even
that you
compared,
gotta hold
Noe.
down by yourself. Period.
You on
Yeah.
you on Coach Noy live. I got to do this.
That's a
We
bum
gotta-
ass. That's a bum ass
No,
dude.
a bitch that's not even.
A bum ass dude, a bum ass dude is somebody that feels that
Over here, okay?
depends solely
Over
on a
here.
woman and can't go get it himself.
Yeah.
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 That's a bum ass dude. You feel?
She needed farm animal
that brings
Snapchats.
nothing
her
to this.
cute. She
They
said,
got
"Bitch,
farm
we're
animal
on-"
Snapchats. I don't know they have farm
Yeah.
animal Snapchats.
No,
I don't be on
she did.
Snapchat.
That's not the
like that.
case.
Farm animal.
You feel?
She did.
You can't be mad that people hold certain things.
We've been to
on
that
certain
other
levels.
stuff. We've talked about it. We're cool with
You feel?
that. But like that other shit, no.
So like.
Is
if
it like
you-
animal
so, like,
crackers?
you
A
hold
little bit.
your husband.
Fuck that bitch.
He doing what
Your
he doing.
husband?
No, I'm saying no.
Ooh, let's not even talk
no,
about
no,
that. I don't even
no,
wanna
no,
go
no,
there,
no, no.
Malia.
That's not. It's not like getting the details. But I'm saying the same way you regret, the same way you take this shit with a grain of salt. The next broad to be like, look, I'm ready to fucking go fucking Pakistan and bomb this shit. You feel?
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Like you feel, but that's not your. But
DJ
that's not
J
your.
Sweets.
That's not your character. You
There's
feel?
a certain
So
somebody
it's like
tonight
it's just like
who
Are you talking
mentioned
about-
you.
Because
It's
I,
just-
Hold on.
you know what the thing is? I played the crazy card. I've done all
Hey,
of that
Sweets,
stuff.
there's a certain somebody
I
who
married
mentioned
him.
your name tonight. I
I got
told a
pregnant
story.
right
They
after I
mentioned
married
your
him.
name.
He
So
got
I'm gonna
somebody
say.
else pregnant right after he left me, literally a month
I'm
after.
Hold
just gonna
on.
say
Your man
hello.
got somebody
I
pregnant
tried
after
to
he
trust
left
him.
you?
I
Wow.
trust him. I tried to trust him, and it didn't work. Mind you, if we just got married and I can't trust you, and you're still doing exactly what you know what? You're not ready.
How old was your?
If
Your
you're-
husband's older than you?
Talk about it.
Wow. Hey.
He's older than you.
Hi.
Everybody, don't talk shit about my life.
Is your husband older than you?
You guys, look at
he's
this.
29. Yes.
So
Wants to
a
take
year
the
or two?
rest of
That's me.
this.
Put it right here.
He's 2 years older than me.
I got you.
He's more experienced than you, right?
He is more experienced than me. He is.
Oh, that's all that is.
Experience they
It's just
are.
an experience thing.
Shut up.
It's not a bad thing.
I mean, it isn't. It isn't.
I'm actually
It
saying.
is not.
I'm
It's
actually
not.
putting-
It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that.
feel it.
Hey, what my husband
Take
is
it.
doing is okay. I am not okay with him cheating on me at all.
Like Water for Chocolate venue.
but
like,
we have not lived together since we've been married.
like Water for Chocolate viewers.
what?
I swear
We
to
have
God.
not lived together since
Look
we've
up
been married.
fucking Truly Gifted. Everybody in the video. Look,
have
I swear to
not.
God.
What's the
Look,
name of the video?
Look, man, it's fucking. I'm all right
My
on
bad, I didn't know it was
YouTube.
right there.
Come
With
fuck
the-
with
no, I
us.
spilled it.
Look, check it out. Check it out.
Y'all
Check
gonna
it
see me in
out.
the music video? No, I'm
Take
joking.
a little bit.
Check it out. Check it out.
Dude.
But I don't give a fuck. Look, man.
on, let's talk
I
about
be on
Cardio
look,
Kings right
on-
quick.
No, I'm saying on
Let's
some.
get back on the Cardio King.
Hold on. Let me cut you off for 1 second. Cardio Kings. Talk about it. Because me
Cardio
and Malia
Kings.
want to get
Y'all
on
gonna
it.
see me
Her husband
from
cheats
the
on her.
before
Hey, that's
and
plural.
the after.
Hey, Cardio Kings is
Coach
plural.
Noy, talk about it.
Y'all gonna see my before and after. It's gonna be amazing.
Y'all didn't catch that sidebar.
Yo, okay, you did. No, okay, I'm breaking down like this.
Wait, what was the
Coach
segment?
Noy spilled his drink, first of all.
I know
see
that's like
that.
a super foul. I apologize
Super,
for that.
super.
Please Fill me up,
Take this
por
party
favor.
over to my house, by the way.
As I was saying earlier, hopefully everybody was listening. Cardio Kings, the original Cardio Kings came from one of my best friends who passed away. And so the name of the company is called Seconds Out LLC. And one of my best friends, Ren Gittins, I had my first amateur fight. He had his first amateur fight in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. That is one of my best friends to this day.
Shout out to the VI, man.
And shout out to the whole VI.
Real.
Rock City, everybody doing positive things in the Virgin Islands. Quick story short, he said he was trying to do something, and right before he passed away, he wasn't able to do it. You trying to get in? Oh, he was down there. He wasn't able to do it, so that's one of the main reasons and one of the main things what started me with trying to get my business started. Cardio Kings was born from there.
Go ahead.
This is what I want to
No,
be like.
Coach Noy, continue.
Sorry, I didn't know what was going on.
She's on.
So
Yeah.
that is kind of where it got started, and from that, my background. My father's a former lightweight champion of the world. His name is Livingstone Pitbull Bramble.
There you go. Yay.
3-1, 4-1 underdog, and he came, and the underdog became champion. Check out that song. I believe it's by Maccabee. The underdog becomes champion.
Let's do it.
So that's my boxing history, and what I did for myself was I love boxing. I love going to the gym with my pops. I love being around the sport of boxing. But to be truthfully honest, I was out partying with this guy over here.
Hey, yo, and them was some good ass parties too.
At,
I swear to
2,
God,
3,
I
4 in the
Esquire,
morning,
sure.
and then I would have to go run. I would go do radio interviews while he would be sleeping with the girls that I was.
Hey, yo, shout out to Bianca, man.
Hey, stop it! She got a edit that.
Hey, yo,
she has a family. She has a
Don't
family.
fuck about none of that shit,
Take
man.
a quick ahead.
Look, man. Hold on. Look, sidebar, man. Put the thing on me. Look, I am Esquire. Look. First and foremost, I own and I do what. Look, I do. Look, I did all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Look, dog. I did some time. I came back. I came home. Look, I'm doing me. I got a good I got a beautiful thing going on right now. Shout out to Young Z. You feel? Shout out to Yon Don. Shout out to May. You feel? Like I'm look. Check this. Look, peep this here, man. Look. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. If you listen to me, you listen to my boy, you feel, you listen to Cardio
Like
Kings, you
water
fuck
for
with you like water for chocolate, you feel like this shit right here, man. I swear to God, is some monumental shit going on.
We doing
man.
some things, and we trying to get up there. We not trying
All that
to.
extra shit he was talking about.
There you go.
About
Go ahead.
this and that and the third.
But fuck that.
I didn't have nothing
I
to do
swear
with
I was
No.
look, what
No, we talking about
what
not
that nigga-
clocking
what-
in 8
what-
to 5.
What French Montana
okay?
say?
I don't
Make
know.
her
Fuck all
ass tap.
that.
Look, man, Future said make her ass tap out. This nigga was on the radio, and I swear to
Hey,
God,
we bring
I
you
swear to
in.
God,
Hey,
nigga,
hey,
tap
hey.
out.
She tapped
Clocking
out.
in 8 to 5. We ain't with that shit.
There
What
goes.
happened?
We
Can I
want to
finish-
work for
Can I finish
ourselves.
my wholesome promo?
Man, I
Go
look,
ahead.
man.
We already got UFC fighters like in our
ASAP
shit.
Ferg,
We
man,
got
put in work.
we
Can
got
I-
real niggas like.
Can I finish
Yeah,
my
we got
promo?
ASAP Ferg put in work.
We
man.
doing
Listen.
this.
At the end of the day, after my friend passed away, I knew what I wanted to do.
There you go.
I knew that I wanted to help people. I knew that I want. Go ahead, she's trying to get in. I knew that I wanted to have fun. I knew that I wanted to take every element that was that I experienced in boxing and bring it to the people and to have fun with it. So that's kind of where Cardio King was birthed from. We'll have a better explanation when we don't have. so
Tell them
much
where you're
pushback.
at right now. What's going on? Like, what's going on in Cardio King's life right now?
Right now, Cardio Kings is beautiful, man. We have actually done the best this past month of October, which generally you can ask anybody in fitness is probably one of the slower times.
True.
October.
Because holidays are coming
exactly.
up. Right.
So I actually had my best month in business outside of the one particular client that I had. I've had my best month, and I'm very, very thankful for that. And we're going to continue to take that and keep it moving.
Absolutely.
Right now, we are doing things like Coach Noy is definitely mobile. I will come to you and teach a class and do a
That's
demo. There is really no excuse you can give me. There is no excuse you can give me that's going to say, well, I'm not going to be able to do it.
How do they find you? Let's
They can
talk about
find
I
that.
know this.
Let's go. So we got Instagram. Coach Noy says, because what I say 9 times out of 10 you need to do. Coach Noy says on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Coach Noy Bramble on Facebook, and what other social media aspects? We got Snapchat. We got Coach Noy says on Snapchat as well.
Let's talk about that because a lot of people are like me, right? Where we're moms and we go to work and we get home and we're literally feel like we're tired as fuck.
Beautiful. I love
We
that.
could
I
have
love
some
the
more
mothers like
energy.
that.
That's true.
I love it.
I
Mom.
feel like when I get home, I could probably have enough energy to work out, but I psych myself out.
Exactly. It's mental.
Let's talk about that. Right. I psych myself out to where I'm like, I need to rest. I have a baby, a newborn. I have a 6-year-old. I have a 14-year-old. I have a man that I need to cook for. Like, I need to clean. I need to do laundry.
Yeah,
like,
man.
There's
It's a lot.
all
You
that
quit
shit.
before you even got started. So
Exactly,
here's
yeah.
what
So
I will
let's
say
talk
to that.
about that.
So-
What would you say to the woman like that? Because that's me.
The everyday woman.
Exactly.
This
Thank you.
this is what I would say to that.
Okay.
What do you do when the kids come home from school?
Focus
Not
on
even
them.
There. I'm at work still.
You're still at work. So
Oh, yeah,
when,
that's true.
when you come home, what is the first thing that you're doing?
I'm asking, what's up? How was your day?
What do you want
Okay.
to eat?
Okay.
Homework. What's your homework?
Continue.
Okay, let's do your homework. We need a shower. I need to give the baby a shower.
Yeah.
What's for dinner? Like, it's everything.
No. Step by step. Because my job
What's for dinner?
is to find out what you're going to do.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Check this out.
I get off at 5.
Do you
What's
work
for
a Monday
dinner?
through Friday job?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. So that means you can cook on Sunday. So if you cook on Sunday, that food's going to last till Tuesday or Wednesday, right or wrong.
Right.
Boom.
Depends.
So now you got 2 days.
I don't
you
know
don't
what to
have.
do
You
with
got
that,
2 or
though.
3 days, so you don't have to worry about
Okay,
dinner.
let's talk about this.
Go ahead.
I have a daughter, 6-year-old. Picky as fuck.
Okay.
Picky.
She's been picky for 6 years, so you should know what
Yes.
she wants.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's French fries and fucking chicken nuggets. It's like
Shut up.
Stop.
So what's wrong with
It
that?
is.
So what's wrong
My
with
son
that?
will say
Nothing.
one
I
cry
can make it
until he
into
eats.
something healthy.
No.
Sure.
My point to you is, my goal is to tell you where you can work out.
I guess
And I'm
so.
telling you right now.
Right.
You're telling me you have a daughter of 6. She
Yes.
eats French fries and nuggets. Maybe she eats one more other thing. French fries and nuggets, depending on how you cook them.
She
doesn't
literally
take-
will tell me, "Mom, this is my dinner. Mom, this is my snack."
That's
she
fine.
she knows. She knows her
So
body.
then that's half the
already
battle.
at
How long
6
does it
years
take
old.
to do anything that she wants?
Quick.
Exactly.
Quick as fuck. No
So,
joke.
so what's your next excuse?
You're right.
Yeah, my kids
You're
that
right.
have a whole 5-course meal.
You just have to do it.
You're right.
You just have to do
You're
it.
right.
That's it.
And I want to get into
Do
that.
it.
Yeah.
You can want it. At the end of the day, it's no different from
You
someone
know
having
what
a
it
drug
is?
problem.
I'm not even gonna say.
Ew.
The working out part,
Mm-hmm.
it feels good to me. It almost feels like sex. It's like get it in, and it makes me feel good.
It's
I-
But
I see you,
it's
Mina.
the eating. It's the
Endorphins.
food. It's the food.
I would just say this, I grew
I
up eating
love
certain things. But you can still love food. If you love food, you will find other things you. Eating is no different from being in relationships.
Let me say-
this whole concept.
Okay,
Hold on.
I love brownies.
This whole show is based on relationships and
Absolutely.
good and bad and learning and all. So
Absolutely.
it's no different when it comes to food.
I hear you.
You can learn other. You're so programmed on what you like.
That's what it is.
Right or wrong,
That's
you're
very true.
programmed
But I
on
know
what you
that.
like. So explore, find other things to like. We're talking about Hoe Phase tonight.
Okay, Coach
that's what
Noy.
we're talking about in fitness.
It is.
Let's find your fitness Hoe Phase. Let me get that one done.
Hey.
What can
That's a good one.
replace brownies?
You know what? I don't know
Let's
because.
talk about that because I love brownies.
But check this out.
My
no.
man loves
See,
brownies.
This is the problem.
Wait,
this is the
my
problem.
man loves brownies.
This is
my
the problem.
kids
This
love
is the
brownies.
problem.
The whole pan is gone within
Why?
one day.
Let me ask you a question. Why do we need to replace the brownies?
You don't need to.
Why do we need to replace them?
They're chocolate. They're
There's
full
nothing
of
wrong
sugar.
with chocolate.
Hold
from
on.
what I know.
Hold on. Okay, well, what's wrong with all that?
Sugar. The sugar
Okay.
content.
Okay.
No?
So listen.
Am
lot
I
of people
wrong?
Let me ask you a
that.
question.
Okay, Go ahead.
If you're working out 5 days a week
There you go. Hit her with it.
and you're eating
know
good,
this
right?
so
You're
bad.
eating good.
Yeah.
And on Sunday you've made dinner.
Okay.
And you said, "You know what? I want brownies."
Sure.
And you make brownies.
That's when I do it. Okay.
Now, if you make brownies every Sunday,
Right.
I would say that's a problem.
Okay. No.
Make
Once
brownies.
a month. Once a month.
Yeah, there you're
Make-
fine.
So what's the problem with that?
Okay. Let me talk to you. I'm not gonna lie. 7 days out of the week, I don't exercise. The only exercise I get is rooming patients. I'm a medical assistant.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I see you, Mina. I see what you're saying.
When we go
I see you,
out to
sweets.
lunch, we go to McDonald's.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It's only when we're broke, you guys. It's our broke lunch.
We get up Panera and Zupas,
Okay.
whatever. But at the same time, the calories are still
Don't
high.
talk to me about calories.
Okay.
I told you. What did I tell you?
I hate calories.
What
When
did
you-
I tell you?
If you start talking to me about calories, I'm gonna be like, womp.
Yeah.
I don't hear that
Okay.
shit.
All
I
right.
like my carbs.
What else, Malia?
I eat everything I love to eat.
Dicks. That's what
I
it is.
love to eat. Eating is life.
Let's put it this way.
Food is life.
Okay, let me break down my diet. When I wake up in the morning, coffee.
Question: what time do you wake up?
Okay. Most of the time, 5:45.
What time do you have to be at work?
8.
What time do you have to get
Only
kids?
one day out of the week I'm in at 9.
You wake up at 5:45. You have to be there at 8.
There you
There's
go.
no reason why you can't eat breakfast. And breakfast made for
I
you.
only that's true.
See,
I
that's
have
my
enough
problem. I
time.
don't eat breakfast.
I get ready in 10-15 minutes.
Exactly.
tops.
That's a beautiful thing.
And I wake up an hour early.
I wake
I
up
only
2 hours.
have
early.
coffee.
Starve myself.
No, because I'm a morning person. I can get up earlier than I need to be at work.
So
I like to watch the news.
again,
I like to drink coffee.
while you're sitting there,
Aw, you're the old person.
while
I
you're
am.
no, while you're
I have coffee at night after dinner. True
but
that.
while you're doing all that, you have time to make breakfast.
And that's true. But what do I make? I want waffles. I want
eggs.
sausage. I want bacon. I
Eat
want-
it. You
I
have
can
all
make
day
eggs.
to
Over
burn
easy
that.
eggs. Okay.
Could you do it? Yes.
Lunch is when I'm starving. All of us at work,
Literally,
because
we
we're
will
medical
sit there.
assistants.
None of y'all eat breakfast. Why you think you're
No,
starving?
this is what it is. We're all like, "Hey, what did you bring for lunch?" Everybody's like,
Everybody.
"Nothing."
All right,
what do
where
you
we
want to
gonna
go?
Let me ask you a question.
McDonald's, Taco
Bust
Bell,
this,
Del
right?
Taco.
Bust this. Let me ask you this. Let's say you had a breakfast. Let's say breakfast was considered of. I wouldn't say you don't want to. You don't really want to eat pancakes every day. So let's count that
No.
up. Let's go.
I get sick.
My go-to is oatmeal. Right?
Yeah,
that's my
my
oatmeal.
go-to.
Sure.
Not that instant shit. Not none of that stuff.
We have
So
oatmeal.
my go-to is oatmeal. Let's
Stove
say you
oatmeal.
have oatmeal, right? And then from the time that you have that oatmeal, from the time that you have quote unquote lunch, you're snacking the entire way through. And I'm not talking about snacks as in candy and cakes and sugary shit. I'm talking about cantaloupes, strawberries, grapes, pineapples,
I have strawberries all the time.
different nuts.
Yo, I don't
I can't eat melons
Brazil
and I can't
nuts.
eat bananas.
Okay, that's fine.
And I can't
That's
eat
fine.
walnuts.
That's fine.
Allergic
but
as fuck.
these are what I'm talking about. You're eating all of those things.
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
What are you thinking about?
I don't know. No, you got me thinking about food.
So-
let me let the viewers know
For the
that she's
viewers
on the
out there,
floor.
whoever's watching this, I got 2 people.
This is what I do when I'm bored, you guys. People say I don't work out. This is what I do
are you
when
bored?
I'm bored. This is what I do during commercials. I might be fat and I like to eat, but I do work out during commercials.
I don't have the cube.
Ah!
It's in the purse.
Anyway, my point to you,
Problem.
my point to you is that
Yes,
this.
no.
Every excuse that you may have, or everything, I can tell you what you could do and when you
I
can
almost
do it.
feel like, oh, fuck, it's so hard. I'm
It's
not gonna
not.
lie.
It's not.
It almost feels like I'm taking away from the day that I could be having, or like the fucking. I don't
You're
know.
watching. You wake up an hour. You wake up hour to 2 hours before you go to work, right?
Sure.
You could do a 10-minute.
I wake up at 6 if I have to be at work at 8.
That's fine. I did the same
I
thing.
wake up at 7 if I have
It,
to be
it
at work
takes
at
you
9.
10 minutes to just do a stretch. You could do a stretch. It's not even a workout. You could do a
Yep.
stretch.
No, a stretch for sure. I do a neck. I have back problems.
You could do that in the morning time.
You know why?
You
I blame it on
have
my
enough time to eat before
You
you
know
go
why
to
I
work.
feel
Blame
bad
it on
when I
my
eat,
boobs.
and I always talk about my stomach when I'm at work, is because I will literally go to the bathroom. When I'm in the bathroom, I'll literally just sit there.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
I literally,
Me
will
and Malia work
exercise, but I
together,
love
first of
to
all.
eat, and I feel bad. That's the
We're
reason why I
medical
feel bad.
assistants. We're up on our feet all day. But I feel like that's not enough. You know, we
During,
have to do
during
the
commercials,
work.
when you're watching TV,
It doesn't
do
help
squats,
that
crunches.
it
Anything.
doesn't help that pharmaceutical reps come in and they provide
Oh,
us
yes.
lunch. So they'll
Free
bring in
food.
Cafe Rio, they'll bring in Olive Garden,
Yummy.
they'll bring in Rachel's Kitchen.
Why are
they'll
you
bring
eating
in-
it? Why are you
Because
eating it?
it's so good.
Hard. It's easy. It's there.
I like
it's convenient,
queso.
It's free.
I like queso.
So you taking the easy way out. What did we talk about earlier?
So, okay.
Esquire, what did you say about your grandfather? What did your grandfather tell you about easy things?
Anything that is
Speak to the mic. Speak to the mic. Speak to the mic.
Thank you.
Yo, anything that's worth it is never easy.
Thank you.
That's why I'm so fat.
Exactly.
That's why I'm so fat.
It's sure.
I know I'm fat.
Y'all
Okay.
have time- y'all
I
have
like
time
to
do-
eat.
Y'all,
Fuck.
you know what? You get it.
I
You
have time. I actually have
y'all
a new
women.
gym. I have a gym.
Y'all have done something that men could never do, and that's have
I have some
children.
things in my
so
garage.
that's
where I
exactly.
can
Y'all
lift
could do
up
it.
the garage and,
Easy.
I can punch
I
the
invited
bag, and I
Alexa
can
to
do
go to
that.
my gym in my new apartment.
Why you inviting her to your pop? Why don't you come see the cardio? King? I feel
Because
disrespected.
because I can actually go like in the middle of the night. Like I can wake up and be like, hey, it's
You can
1
come to
a.m.
my spot in the middle of the night. Just let me know you coming.
Boom. Talk about it. Talk about it. Carter Kings. What up, though? Coach Noise.
Yo,
Hey, like it on Facebook. Boom.
I'm dead.
I'm
just let me know what time
dead.
you want to come. What commercial? We'll leave the light on. Who said that? Best Western or some
I'm
shit?
Tom Bodeton and Motel 8.
Motel 8?
We'll keep the light. We'll keep the light
Exactly.
on.
We'll keep. I keep.
Oh
light-
Lord.
What's happening?
Yo, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I don't know about any other trainer, but Cardio Kings is official, right? And we will
No,
do
he is
whatever
really official.
we will do whatever we need to do to get the job done.
Good job.
We go above and beyond. Sometimes it gets us in trouble. Sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't.
So we're
I
gonna
don't know what
end.
that means.
And on
Hold
that
on.
note, I'm gonna cut the Instagram live.
Okay, I was gonna say on
Bye,
that
Instagram.
note, let's cut it off. You guys, this has been a great episode.
Thank you guys.
I'm gonna have to bring you guys back. Let's go down the line. Where can they find you, Coach Noy?
You can find me on Instagram at Coach Noy Says, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and I believe LinkedIn. Facebook is Coach Noy Bramble. That is my last name, Bramble. We are accessible. You can definitely call me, 702-501-3039.
You can-
Coach Noy, Cardio Kings, fitness, boxing, train like a fighter without taking the punches.
Get it right, get it tight. Hit it up. Malia. what's up?
You can find me at Lia Love on Instagram or Baby Love Leah on Twitter or Malia Aguiar on Facebook. That's me, all me, every day.
Follow her. What up? Go ahead, Pierre.
What up? Y'all can find me on Pierre Esquire on Facebook. You can find me on Pierre Esquire on Instagram or Truly Gifted. We are Truly Gifted.
We are truly gifted.
On IG, Truly Gifted on Facebook. On YouTube, we are Truly Gifted. On Reverb Nation, Pierre Esquire.
Of course, you can find us at beatnetworkonline.com. Find all of our podcasts, all of our content. You can follow our page on Facebook as well, Beat Network Online. And of course, Lex Love Beat at Twitter. So get at us. Thank you.
Peace.
Deuces.